I mean, when it comes down to the current leadership, here, this is not Ryanair. My personal opinion, as somebody who was born in Cork and went to Clongowes, I would strongly favour Leo Varadkar for the next leader of Fine Gael. I think Simon Coveney is an excellent candidate, given that he was born in Cork and went to Clongowes. But I mean, there's a couple of things I would point to with Leo Varadkar. I think he has accomplished more in his ministerial portfolios. He was in transport, health, and currently social welfare, which is a little bit more challenging. I mean, than Simon's portfolios were marine, defence, God help us, and agriculture. I think the way Leo Varadkar has run the current campaign has been very impressive. I mean, they've both had 12 months' notice that there's a leadership campaign coming down the road. And frankly, I think the way Leo has organised his campaign, he seems to have it sewn up almost straight out of the blocks, and seems to have left Simon standing somewhat. And I think, the country needs change. And I think Leo Varadkar represents probably some slightly more risky candidate, but I think more of a change than what's come before. Simon is probably a little bit more of the same of the old guard blue shirts. But I think, and if I was, there will be an election, I think, in the not too distant future, maybe the next 12 months. I think Leo Varadkar would do better against Micheál Martin than maybe Simon would. Simon and Micheál seems to be a bit of a local Cork scrimmage. Whereas I think at least with Leo, you're getting a kind of a Dublin taking a Dublin v Cork. And as you've seen in football recent years, Dublin tends to do better than Cork, much to my shame and horror. So I would strongly endorse Leo Varadkar. And I would point out, that in terms of the interaction we've had with them, Leo was the Minister for Transport when himself and Michael Noonan pushed through the reduction of the very damaging travel tax, the Fianna Fáil travel tax, which had devastated visitor numbers to Ireland in the previous 3 years. They have rebounded even stronger in the subsequent 2 years. So I personally would endorse Leo Varadkar as the next leader of Fianna Fáil. I hope he will be our next Taoiseach. Ryanair, as usual, is a non-political and doesn't express any opinion.